We all knew that Warner Brothers was getting absolutely desperate to save the Flash film in any way that they could when they started to bring out random celebrities to praise this movie in a way that we never saw before. People like Tom Cruise and Jaden Smith and James Gunn, different people who were there to say that this film was one of the greatest superhero movies that they ever saw, and now all of that is completely backfiring on them, especially for James Gunn. He is in a lot of trouble with fans right now who are calling him out and completely roasting him for saying that this was one of the greatest superhero movies that he has ever seen. This is so ridiculous. Let's get into this and see all of the backlash that is going on right now. Greatest superhero movie ever? Not even the greatest superhero movie this month. James Gunn facing intense backlash from the Flash fans for creating fake hype. This whole thing just completely stinks of just fake praise coming from all these different celebrities. And now that the film has released, we see that that is 100% correct. And yes, I did go see the Flash film, and it is absolutely awful, okay? The CGI was horrendous. Ezra Miller was just terrible in the movie and completely got overshadowed by pretty much everyone else in the film. And there was very few things that I actually liked about this film. There was no emotional weight to it. There was no emotional impact to it. And I just had a very boring time watching it. I do not recommend seeing this movie at all. So now let's get into what is going on here on Twitter, where James Gunn is getting completely destroyed for this. One of the greatest superhero movies ever made, said James Gunn. And as you can see, even on the ratings, it is not doing that great, okay? It's very mediocre. 66% from critics and 86%, which I believe has dropped down even further than that, from audiences. So fans couldn't help but notice the irony in the tweets as they took to the tweet section and roasted the hell out of the Flash and James Gunn and the collateral damage. When they got Tom Cruise and Jaden Smith to comment about it, I knew that what time it was. It was like they were overcompensating for something, so they started early to get large pre-sale tickets. Greatest superhero movie ever? It's not even the greatest superhero movie this month. Yikes. And that is 100% factual. To keep a buck, regular people or influencers liking it is fine. But when celebs who never even mentioned superhero movies started to talk about it, you knew something funny was going on. And it's so weird because even the Flash director, Andy Muschietti, is saying some absolutely ridiculous things about this film. The Flash director, Andy Muschietti, claims film's terrible CGI was intentional, meant to put audiences in the perspective of the Scarlet Speedster, which makes absolutely zero sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So yeah, so James Gunn is getting completely destroyed. I don't know how the guy behind the Guardians trilogy, the Suicide Squad, and Peacemaker could call this movie one of the greatest ever with a straight face. It's honestly one of the worst. I can't believe how horrendous this movie was. As the movie gets a negative initial review, it seems that The Flash might disappoint DCU fans once again. Although the movie is directed by Andy Muschietti, it seems that James Gunn doesn't want to see the movie either. There have been allegations that well-known celebrities like Tom Cruise praised the DCU movie, but did not give an honest review. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.